Hello, I'm Raisul Islam. I've been working in radio station as a strategic business unit head and leading different technology and business team. Today, we are going to share our journey about the AIDLC. So for the last 8 months, our team and I have been working with the software development process and the AI-driven development process actively. Today, we are not going to share the tools conversation. It's a business conversation that how we operationalize the AIDLC and we are actively creating values for our customers and partners. So what is AIDLC? So let me make it simple. The traditional way of working, the SDLC, Software Development Lifecycle, is a sequential process. People do the code, then do the testing and do the deployment, and after that the things are getting monitored by the people. So it's a sequential way of working. But in the AIDLC, what we do, AI is an embedded part of every process, every journey, from the requirement collection to the requirement analysis, requirement refinement, then do the architectural planning and the architectural design, and human gets the validation, and after that the AI do the coding execution part and our developers do the validation on that part and do the review, and after getting the review successfully done, then it gets deployed or do the merging in the production environment or any other environment. So this is the whole journey where AI is doing the execution part, and as an engineer or as an architect, as a human, we are always in the loop and we do the validation part. So the main difference is this: AI is responsible for the execution, and as an engineer, we drive the direction. So AIDLC should interest any business leaders, because with the AIDLC process, the business leaders can validate the idea very faster than their market competitor, and also they can ship their product very faster with the market positioning and the value proposition part. And the thing is, if you consider that when you generate the idea and when you deliver this to the potential customer base, the time between is very much compressed due to the AIDLC process, where you get the advantage of the early adoption of AIDLC process here. In AIDLC, the speed comes from 3 structural changes. The first thing is the less back and forth. So in every team, you have the different team combination, like the front-end developer, back-end developer, and the QA. And every time what is happening, like the front-end is doing their job and back-end is doing their job. And at one moment, they want to integrate with each other, and they have the back and forth in between. So there is a time loss or system loss, you can assume. So if you sum up all these system loss in a long period of time or for a bigger team, it's a huge. So with the AIDLC process, we are implementing single owner responsibility within the team, and that one person is responsible for delivering everything, each and everything, end-to-end value that person is delivering. So there is a less back and forth since one person is doing the same goal and same job. The second thing is the faster validation, since we are generating the context in their initial iteration. So everything is validated with a quicker iteration, and at the very beginning, the context refinement is done before starting the development. So that's the key thing, that in the initial level, the context gets validated. So the validation comes very faster later than the 6 weeks later maybe. And the third point is parallel execution. Since one person is doing the same goal or same task for different part, so we can run this development in parallel, because the source is the context, and based on the context we can do the front end, the back end work, and also do the testing in parallel. So in a traditional SDLC process, it gets sequential and you are actually losing the time. Every business has like one common problem, like afraid of losing people, the key people. So what happens, like if you have a 5 people or 7 people's team, the domain knowledge is in people's head. So if someone leaves, you can just consider, like if your architect is leaving, or maybe he is taking another job offer. So you are losing the competency as well as the knowledge base within the team structure. But what AIDLC offers, that is the centralized knowledge base based on the context-driven approach. So everything, the technical, the architecture, the architectural decision that we are taking throughout the journey of software development, the business intent, everything is within the context. It lives with a central repository where we use the context for executing the other tasks. So now you are not depending on people's head, rather than everything is in the context. So the onboarding of new people is much easier than the earlier. So you can onboard new people and you don't have to spend time to train or onboard that people or do the knowledge transfer for that people. So people can be more productive in few days rather than in few months. So that's the key advantage of the AIDLC process, one of the key advantages. And the another thing is, if someone leaves, it doesn't matter anymore because everything in the context level. So your senior architect has the same context as the junior one, so junior can be more productive than the earlier process. For the AIDLC process, I think there is no boundary that like who should adopt it or who should not. Honestly, this is for everyone. So from a startup to the enterprise, everyone should adopt the AIDLC process.